5 years ago, the UK became the first major economy to sign ambitious climate goals into law. The anniversary of that milestone fell just days before the last election in July, around the same time the UN warned the planet is in danger of breaching its warming limits in the next 5 years. It's no surprise that climate was a top issue for voters in the recent election. Public support for the UK's world-leading targets remains overwhelming and stable, despite a cost of living crisis and a wavering national consensus in Westminster. Voters back the UK's net zero by 2050 goal. With influence over more than 80% of emissions and more than 300 councils declaring a climate emergency, local leaders are key to achieving that goal. Research demonstrates that mayors and local leaders have the potential to unlock the economic potential of climate action faster and more cost-effectively than national government. But that potential is held back by a relationship between local and national that is fractured almost to the point of breaking. Power and powers are centralised in Westminster, and local budgets stripped to the bone. Meanwhile, a Hunger Games funding system is forcing councils to compete for ever smaller, short-term funding pots. It's a situation that must change under the new government. Almost 80% of UK 100 members had said the July 4th election was the last chance for a new local-national relationship to keep the UK's climate goals on track. But what do local authorities want? UK 100 and its members believe there are 5 key ways the new government can unlock the ambition of local leaders. 1. Introduce a devolution bill with climate action at its core in the first King's Speech. 2. Reform local authority funding away from short-term competitive pots. 3. Reform the planning system. 4. Establish a cross-departmental local net zero delivery authority. And 5. Ensure successful community engagement in place-based climate programmes. The new government is making progress, but only by committing to all 5 of these actions can they unleash rather than shackle the power of local government. UK 100 is calling on ministers to work with local leaders and ensure the government's clean energy superpower and devolution missions recognise the role of local climate action and the importance of rebuilding a local-national relationship that can help deliver a decade of national renewal.